So I was engaged to this most beautiful girl right here in Morris, and we both flew. We were both flight instructors, and we went up for just a ride on Memorial Day in '98, and the engine quit, which is normally not a big deal, but came down to land, and next thing I knew, I woke up in Loyola, and they kept me in a coma for 5 days until Bonnie's wake and funeral were over. And so, for the next year, I kind of went on autopilot of my faith. And, God was there, every bit of it. And so after a couple of years, and then I went through my angry stage of losing somebody. And so one night I was just trying to think of why God would let this. Why God would let this happen. We were going to be married in 2 more months, and we were going to have a bunch of kids. And it was just, it was utopia. And so I just told God, I said, I'm going to just take a break from you. I'm going to figure this out on my own. I don't know if right now I don't know if my faith is because of the way I was raised, is it my mom and dad's faith that gave me, or is it really real? Are you real? And so I took like a year and a half, and I'm sorry, I'm so choked up. So like a year and a half went by, and every night I would stay awake and just think for 3 or 4 hours at a time. Why this happened? Why didn't God let us have a Christian family and have our ministry going and all this stuff? And so after a year and a half, I could not figure out. I just couldn't figure it out. But I was so tired. I was, that day I said I was going to take a break from God, I lost my smile. I lost my contentment. I wasn't happy about anything in life. And I was always a happy-go-lucky guy, And I just got to be everything made me mad. And so one night I just came back to God and I said, God, you're God. I'm Eric. I have no idea. But it's all right, because you're the Holy One. And that day, I got my smile back. And that day, it's really good to have a smile back. Just to know that it's all about God. It's not about me. It's not about what good I could do or what my plans were. It's all about God. So since then, I just have told God that, just use me however you want, and I am willing to just take this steps through those open doors. I don't know, because I didn't know what he had in store for me, what the purpose of my life was, And as time goes by, just to walk through those open doors and to see all the blessing God has for every step of the way, it's just pretty incredible. So, I was brought here by a 6th grader, and it's just been great to see God-filled people giving their lives to kids. And, a friend of mine, he said, well, now you know the gift. And I could not figure that out for quite a while. But the gift is to feel how other people feel. The kid, there's so many kids and adults that just have hearts that are hurting. And I can feel that hurt, I've kind of been there, and I don't have a monopoly on hurt. Everybody has hurt. And so if God can use me to help one other kid out, then send me, God. And so that's my testimony. I know I went over 4 minutes. But looking back, I hate getting older. It just drives me crazy. But it gives me a whole perspective of looking back and saying, all right, here's life without God, which is terrible. Don't ever do it. Yes. This is for professionals only, and that's only for the devil. Yes. And let me encourage everybody just to walk with God every step of the way. So, amen.